Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to a brand new stream called To Scotland with Love here in EU5. As usual, though, let's make sure I didn't mess everything up. Hello, me. I didn't mess everything up. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you. Oh my god. Deep voice, deep voice. So, see, I made a mistake here. First of all, Mauricio, what's up? How are you? Hey, I'm trying to not be eaten by England, the official series. That's right. Good luck with the new series. Thank you, thank you. So, oh no. I see that there was some chat on the stream earlier today. Oh man. Everyone's saying, wait, when is this stream supposed to start? Although I see Super Frank figured it out. I immediately realized what my mistake was. So I created this stream, or at least the future stream, when I was in Edinburgh, and I set it for 8:30 p.m., which is my normal start time, which would have been 3:30 p.m. my time. And so I think people showed up at 3:30. Oh no. I fixed tomorrow night's Civ 7 start time because I see that was set for 3:30 p.m. as well. I can't believe I did that. I was in Edinburgh and set the stream for 8:30 p.m. not even thinking of time differences. So apologies to Super Frank and John and Matwis. I am sorry. Oh my god. I hope I see you guys tonight if you show up at some point. Oh man. Whoops. Well, welcome to the new stream. Oh, John, hello. Hey, I was just saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry you showed up earlier today. I think it was probably around 3:30, right? My apologies. I had set the start time for this while I was in Edinburgh, and it was 8:30 p.m. that I set it for, not realizing the time difference. My apologies. Oh man. I find new and innovative ways to mess up streaming. But we are starting a new series in Scotland, and this time we are using the 1.1 beta. We weren't using it previously because we were in the midst of a run with the Ottomans. So as you can see, we're doing 1.1.4. The basic idea here is I'm just going to play as Scotland in the beta until the official 1.1 comes out, and then we'll start a fresh new series with that. Oh, you heard me the first time I said okay. Apologies. Well, I'm glad you heard it either way. I'm glad you heard my apology there. So yeah, we're just gonna play Scotland until 1.1 comes out. So let's get this underway, right? Let's go. New game. Let's go. So last week I had a short stream schedule because I was in Edinburgh for my brother's bachelor party. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved Scotland. We were only in Edinburgh, so it was a beautiful city, and I figured what better series to have while we wait for 1.1 to come out than Scotland. Let's just do Scotland. So here we go. Let's make sure we got achievements enabled. And as you can see, we're going to start right in a civil war, which is kind of cool. And we'll do this as a cloud save, and we'll call it the Scotland stream. All right. Scotland is once again in peril. A mere generation ago, our national hero, King Robert de Bruce, freed us from the English rule, alongside the famous martyr William Wallace. Now his successor, the Baron King David II de Bruce, lies exiled in France as our loyal nobility continues their struggle against Balliol, the English king's lackey state that falsely claims the Scots crown. Though the people of our kingdom are currently united in our cause, this is not guaranteed to last. Embedded in our kingdom are deep cultural and societal divisions, especially between the wealthy English-speaking Scotsburgs of the lowlands and the highland people who dwell in the inland hills. Long ago, Roman invaders built a wall against us. So fearsome was the Scots' reputation. Perhaps it is time to reinvigorate that ancient ferocity. Jack, hey, what's up, my friend? Hello, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Tore yourself away from the new Civ 7 or the Civ 7 test. I appreciate it, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Will you redo the Scotland run when version 1.1 comes out if you're not done with it in the beta? I guess, honestly, I guess we'll see where we go. My original plan when 1.1 officially comes out was to do Holland and go after the Holland achievement. I guess we'll see where we are with Scotland and how saved games transfer over to 1.1 when it officially is out. Yep, I'm on EU5 now. Oh yeah, but Civ 7 feels amazing. That's right, you were going to do some EU5 during this. Can't wait for the stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. And I think you said you were going to do Holland while watching, right? Polar Bear, what's up? What's up? How are you? Seems interesting game. Yeah, it is. It's going to be an interesting one. You got an interesting start here. We're going to start right off in war, so we got a lot to set up here. Outer Signal, hey. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. How's it going? As always, let's set some rivals. I pivoted. I'm trying Portugal. Oh, nice. Portugal. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I haven't done Portugal yet, so you'll have to tell me how that goes. So who should we... Oh, Reverse Ham Cuts. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. Hello, Reverse Ham Cuts. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Will you invade the islands that are in the North Sea, excluding Iceland and Greenland? Maybe. I mean, I think first order of business is to reunite Scotland and get ourselves off the ground, you know? Hey, Jabba, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. How's it going? Okay. So, let's set Frisia as our rival. I guess we need another one. And Serbia is a threat. All right, let's do Serbia. There we go. Okay. So children can have better educations. We'll do that in a second. Let's set our research. What do we got? The usual. So we'll go for institution growth. Try to get down to that construction speed and RGO size. Diplomatic capacity. This is kind of my standard start now. Just gonna go through these and... Oops, what did I do there? You should queue up all of the Age of Technology. Yeah. That's what we have going. That's usually what I do. Dude, you understand the game better than I do. Abusing foreign investment in your country in Vic 3 and then choosing cooperative property law to, subsidize everything is a big deal. It is. That's what we're kind of doing in the Dynam stream right now. We gave away way too much foreign investment rights, especially to Great Britain, and so we're working towards going cooperative ownership, taking it all back. Ham went to Scotland and right away needs to make it prosperous in the 14th century. That's right. I mean, what better way to say thank you to people's hospitality than to go to a historical video game simulator and make them great. Greater, I should say, greater. All right, so we got a government reform. We got Shires of Scotland. Every time you start a new game, I kind of feel like always autocracy is like the first reform, right? 10% crown power, and then you got 0.10 towards aristocracy, but you need that crown power. Like right now, what are we at? Oh my god. We're at 9%. Yeah. Although we are in a regency right now because our true king is exiled in France. So we have that going on. All right, what do the lairds have here? Maximum tax, stability, and okay, decay. Anything that gets us more peasants will be very much welcome. Anything. They also, we have a lot of all right. The prelates. What do we have? So that's our clergy. Yeah, usually we're not going to get anything in regards to... Yeah, minus clergy levy size, no thank you. Alright, the commissioners. So we have building roads. Market fairs. Formal guilds. So we definitely want building rights. And then, is there... Do we have the levy size? Oh, yeah, we want this too. And maritime presence. We'll have to space this out, maybe. But let's take the trade capacity. Alright, so maybe the commoners then. Communal lands. Hunting permits. Is that alerts menu on the right of the notification banner new? This thing here? I think so. You can kind of turn the news on and off. I don't know if this is new. I don't really remember if that was there before, but I'm pretty sure this option, the news on and off, is new. Favorite part of Scotland? So I was only in Edinburgh, so I can't really say too much. I will say this, I did a whiskey tour, and they gave us like an education on all the different types of whiskey. And so I got to look at my notes and figure out the name of it, but the one in the Lowlands I liked. It's kind of like a fruity one. And then there's one, a small area somewhere over here that makes like smoky whiskey. So if favorite parts of Scotland, if I'm just going by the whiskey that they make, it's these over here. Although the Highlands, we saw some like, we were in this like curved screen like theater, and so we saw these massive like panoramic shots, and the ones of the Highlands, man, were beautiful. Were absolutely beautiful. It is, yeah, Edinburgh is lovely though. It absolutely is lovely. I loved it. Here we go, common militias. This is what we want. It is a beautiful, beautiful city. I need to go back there. Especially since I was on a bachelor party, so we saw a ton of pubs, which was awesome. But we didn't get to do a lot of history stuff, which I would totally love to do. Tribes levy size. Yes, thank you and thank you. All right, so that's what we're going to do with that. Peaty smoky ones are delicious. They've got great whiskey. Yeah. So, you know, I never knew there was like whiskey where the liquid was like clear, like just white or like clear, like looking like vodka. I never knew there was whiskey like that. So I discovered that, and it's a great whiskey. Our cabinet. So if we look at our control, like, we have this place here. Problem is, like, we have land that's been taken in the Civil War here, so I'm hesitant to start doing increasing control. Maybe we wait until after the war is done, but... And development, too. I mean, I feel like our capital might move. Change societal values, we could do that. Let's go towards capital economy. I'm assuming we're not... Yeah, look at this. We're very far towards traditional economy. So let's start with changing societal values to traditional economy. Do we have anywhere to integrate? Oh yeah, okay, so let's do that. Now we don't have a lot of people. I'm gonna wait to select the cabinet members until we have our generals and everything set up. Let's combine this navy. You guys can go do that. Oh, yes. Wait, did my message show? I think you missed two. Oh, really? What did I miss? Oh. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't see the one you said after the alerts. I don't think I've seen it before. On the top right, below your sailor count. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is new. Because now, so when you, like, we'll bring this back. So let's say we get rid of one. White piece of it. Okay, so let's say you, like, right-click on this. It now goes over here instead of disappearing. So yeah, that is new. That is new. Sorry about that. Did you try haggis or any Scottish classics? Don't worry, last realized Scott question. No worries, no worries. Yeah, Jack, I am not a fan of haggis. I have to say, I wasn't a huge fan of haggis. I didn't dislike it. It was good. But it is something it seems like people have for all 3 meals of the day. And it's good. But not 3 meals of the day good. And for balance, I only ask because I spent a lot of time in Edinburgh and Dundee. Oh, cool. Okay. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah. Haggis is good, though. It's fine. But I have to say, after, like, the first day, because we had breakfast included in the hotel, and they had haggis every morning. I think after, like, the first 2 mornings, I was like, okay, I'm done with haggis. Yeah, also remember 7 speeds now. Yeah, so we might see what our new speed is going to be. Diplomatic actions. First thing we're going to do is we're definitely going to increase relations with France, for sure. So we'll do that. I don't want to do too much, though, because I want to really be able to lower our diplomatic spending. We don't need that. Yeah, cabinet lacks a member. Unhappy estates. Okay. So let's take a look at our military here. How do we want to do this? So we want to concentrate here. This is our capital right now. So I think to give us some space, we should take these two. So our armies, though, are all the way over here. I think maybe we take this one first, because then we can cut across here. So let's give this guy a general. Yeah, Sir Andrew of Murray. We'll put this guy here. Let's take a look at the formation. Okay. So, yeah, earlier today, Peter was like, I need to pay more attention to the terrain, and I think he's right. I don't pay enough attention to the terrain stuff here. So it's got hills. Alright, so there's an attacker penalty. So let's send this guy here. And then we'll send this guy here and this guy here. And then we'll combine them. Oh, hold on though. This is, they're too small. Honestly, okay. Yeah, you guys just go there. You go there, and we should just merge all of them together. That's really what we should do. I think in the spirit of Edinburgh trip, you should make it the capital. That's absolutely what I want to do. That's absolutely what I want to do. So I want to take this so that we can kind of swing down here. What is... I don't know how much they have in terms of So if you, okay, next thing I want to do is I want to get some mercenaries. So let's take a look at our budget and see if we can fix this up before we do the unpause. We're going to have to shut a bunch of buildings down. Yeah, like these cathedrals. The cathedrals are going to get turned off. The monasteries are going to get turned off. I'm sorry, church, but we be in war here. Now, everything else, like the Peel Tower, we definitely want. Will you please keep your current capital as your permanent one, please? And Dunfermline, why would we want to keep it there? I feel like this is only the capital because of the Civil War. I don't know if that would be a great... Like, what's our natural harbors? Yes, Edinburgh has 50. This one has 30. I guess Glasgow would be kind of better anyway, but yeah. No, I'll definitely, once this war is done, we'll try to move it to Edinburgh. Because the other thing is, this is the market capital. And you kind of want your capital in the market capital. Alright, what more can we do here? We're going to have to tax people. Yeah, they'll be upset, but whatever. Bring the food down. Yeah, the cost of court. Stability, we're not doing anything in. So we still have a bit of an issue here, but we haven't started trading. So we'll get some stuff in for trade. So let's take a look at what we can get in terms of mercenaries. Yeah, we could increase minting. I'm not opposed to it. I want to wait and see. So like the building maintenance, this stuff doesn't take effect until the month tick is over. So we're gonna go down by what, like 2.41. And so after the month, so after this goes away and after we get some trading going, we'll see what our income is and then possibly start minting. But we'll wait for the month to tick over to see what happens with that. So this will be the cheapest person to get. But we're only, yeah, we're barely gonna get anybody from that. So we get 700 soldiers from that. That's not much. We get 1,000 here. So it's basically 2 archers. There's an interesting video from someone online about inflation not being that bad in EU5. I keep meaning to watch it. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, so inflation basically makes everything more expensive. But again, like, we're in war, so that's kind of okay. And then you can always bring inflation down by lowering minting quite a bit, so you can fix it. So yeah, I'm not opposed to that. But we'll see if we have to. We very well might have to, but if we hire some mercenaries here, because we're gonna have a weekly cost for that. Yeah, like look, it's 879. That might be a little too rich for us, even though 1,500 soldiers would be nice. This guy's combat power is 1. So is this. We might just go with this. Coming in from Iceland. So 5.86, because that's a lot. feel like minting is something I'm always scared of overdoing, but maybe I should be more comfortable having some inflation. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna make all the goods in your market more expensive, but if you have a pretty good economy going, I suppose it wouldn't be too bad. I think it seems like as a short-term fix to something, it's not bad, which we might need to do here. So here's my hesitation here. I really want to take these 1,500 soldiers. 879 seems like a lot. I really need to watch the video so he says, yeah. Although minting and increasing inflation is definitely better than loans. Yeah, this is also true. This is true, instead of taking out a loan. Alright, Hamcuts, just make a damn decision here. Maybe we'll just take the 2 archers. I don't think we need camp followers, because we're always going to be near friendly land. And this is much more manageable than the 879. So we'll do this for 24 months. It'll cost us 168. It won't put us massively into debt. So let's do that. And we'll load them up here. Maybe I'll come to regret this. Who knows? Alright, I think we're ready to unpause. I think that's all we're going to do. I mean, sure, we can do this real quick. Let's get some diplomatic there. Administrative ability, sure. You have an aptitude for it, why not? Another admin. Alright. Away we go, everybody. Away we go. So let's, God, I got the music blaring in my ears here. Okay. We lost. We already... Oh, we lost new. I'm like, what did we lose? Wait. Are these guys moving? Oh, good. Okay, yeah, they are moving. Yeah, we're gonna lose... I just can't seem to move anywhere. Alright, why don't you just stay here for now? You're stuck. Alright. Yeah, so you guys meet over here. So the first and the third, you guys join up together. Why would you be the third? Why not the first? Alright, so let's take this. Hopefully. Okay, so they're going to come over here and take our little piece of land there, Selkirk. Actually, don't mind that. You take that. You get preoccupied over there. And you let us take this. And what's that, 1,500 of them? So they do still have like 4, 8, so they have another 1,000. So it's a good thing we took those 1,000 mercenaries. I feel like this is going to be an important piece of land right here, so that we can get food movement across there. Alright, you guys merge together. Oh, good. We got some people in the Highlands here doing stuff. That's good. Oh, we have a navy. Alright. We have an underage heir. Yeah, of course we do. Oh, we have unraised levies? What? Oh, I bet that's naval levies, right? Sure. Raise them. Yeah, all this stuff. Oh, okay, so... Hold on. Okay, so let's give this guy a something. This is like a very weak navy. Let's set the cabinet positions first, actually. We want diplomatic ability. Man, we got like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Sir Robert Stewart. We'll do that because you're part of the crown. Give us some crown power. And then integrate Sir Patrick of Dunbar. We'll do that. And then we'll give you somebody. You're not very strong, so... Nobody else in the crown that we can do. Ooh, you're not bad. We'll save you. Maritime presence. Well, yeah, let's do it. Sir Callian Campbell. There we go. Okay. Now, does this amount increase or include... It doesn't include what we're about to pay for these mercenaries. What are they called? The Scalholt Band. So, actually, no. What you guys will do... Oh, did we win a naval battle? Yeah, we'll send you guys over here, and you start taking this town. That's what we'll do. Now, these guys are coming over somewhere. Ooh, see, here's a problem. These guys... Yeah, we only took 2 units, so these guys have nobody on the right flank. We might need to give them somebody. But I don't want to take too many people off of here. Alright, let's separate... This guy. And this guy. And we'll give them 300. And then, yeah, the 300 unit, you guys go meet up over there. So they took Selkirk. So that army's moving somewhere, and we can't see where. So these guys are... Second Navy. This is the First Navy. Oh yeah, the second and the third. Okay, so you guys merge together. And now we have 3. So you go up and take those guys. Or no, actually, sorry. What we're going to do is you're going to blockade this port here. That's what you're going to do. Much turmoil has engulfed Scotland in the years since the Battle of Halidon Hill in 1333 saw King David II de Bruce forced into exile in France by the English backed King Edward de Balliol. While de Balliol was reinstalled as king following King David II de Bruce's exile, soldiers loyal to Sir Andrew of Murray have managed to retake control of most of Scotland and depose the Balliol. While King David II is safely a guest in the court of our French allies, of Murray has installed himself as regent until the remnant Balliol holdings can be dealt with. Yeah, so if we take this, we get 12 stability, 10 legitimacy, but we get an aggressive push. Oh, nice. Oh, we get 5 monthly gold. That's going to be helpful. That'll basically cover the mercenaries we took. We get plus 25 siege ability. Yeah, we'll take that. Now let's pause for a second. So now, yeah, so now we might need to do the minting thing. We can't lower any army, navy, or fort main. Oh, diplomatic spending. We can definitely lower that. Because we're... Yeah, we could, like... So let's lower that down. And so now, yeah, we're just going to have to... Oh, we were below the minting anyway. So let's try to level everything out. And we'll see where we are with that. Ooh, plus 0.32%. But again, we can always get it lower. Trade income, we got like nothing. We got very low tax rates. Yeah, because we haven't really built anything. But as long we need to get through this war. And all right. Ugh, let's see what happens here. Oh, they lost the center. Yes, good job, guys. Good job. Now let's have you guys join together. And then balance yourselves out. All right. Let's see. All right. So these are moving along. Okay, maybe we can use our new speed settings. Oh, the 100 Years' War. In the year 1337, tensions between the Kingdom of England and the Kingdom of France have reached a breaking point. The long-standing disputes over territory and claims to the French throne have erupted into open hostilities, marking the beginning of the 100 Years' War. Both nations are now preparing for a protracted conflict that will shape the destiny of Western Europe. The world watches as these two great powers prepare for their inevitable clash on the battlefield. Yeah, so what can we do? Because we can side with somebody, it said, right? Can we join this? Well, maybe not right now, so we'll wait. So I feel like if we can take this location, will be in a strong position. All right. So we have more soldiers in them. The castle at Dunbar still holds out against the invaders of Balliol, creating a cut in the middle of their supply lines. It has thus turned into a key position, and as long as the Scots flag waves on it, our enemy's ability to resupply their troops will be impaired. Its defenders have already barricaded themselves inside, and its proximity to the sea will allow it to survive a prolonged siege if necessary. We have to make sure it remains in our hands. Alright, so we get that for Dunbar over here. That's good. That's good. Wow, Portugal definitely has quite a budget to balance. Oh no. Is it does it start off both like highly in debt? Because that's in Victoria 3 that does now. This guy. Wait, do we not have... Damn, we don't have a castle there. Alright, we're gonna have to send this guy over here. Oh good, these guys are gonna keep the siege going. Excellent, excellent. They're losing negative 25. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's gonna be quite a start for you. I feel like I'm an accountant managing someone who's been very bad with money. Oh no. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, these guys are going to continue that. Can we go and take this piece of land back? So they are... Oh, look at this. Look at this. They are pretty low on troops at the moment. Yeah, we all know people like that. Yeah. Yup, yup, yup. Unfortunately. Hushed voices in our court whisper that the young King David II is not adopting true Scots sensibilities while exiled in France. They fear that upon his return it will be as if the realm is ruled by a foreigner. Oh yeah, listen, I'd rather his administrative ability be high. So let's do that. Alright, great. That guy got married. That's something we're so interested in while in the midst of our civil war here. Alright, so we liberated that. Why don't you go do that? Alright, we're moving along here. Alright, so no matter what, we're gonna gain siege progress here. Do the lowlands option. What was that? What's the lowlands option? Any ideas what you want to play in CK3 when you start next week? I think I'm gonna play as Castile. I never actually did the Iberia in pieces thing in the game, so I really want to do that. Oh, you already did. Oh yeah, yeah, that option with our heir. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do a run as Castile and try to unite Spain. All right, so let's try to lower this because we are at 1.44%. inflation. There we go. Okay, so we'll keep inflation at this. When the war is over, we'll work on lowering it. We'll move up to speed 4. What the what? Oh yeah, this navy. Okay, maybe you can get over there now. Oh, they took that. Excellent. So I'm thinking when this is done, I want these guys to swing down this way, and so I want them to just start taking everything up north here. I know, will we see Ham get to speed 5 for the first time? I don't know. I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling crazy. Oh my god, I'm at speed 5. And still not at the highest speed. Alright. You know what? Let's try to go stack wipe these guys. Because that's the last bit of soldiers they got. Scotland's looking more Scotland. Please, the next Victory DLC should be Eastern Asia. Oh. That would be cool. I don't think the next one will be that, though. Because it's going to be tied into, like, the whole Navy rework. But maybe one later this year, because there's probably going to be 3 DLCs this year. I would love it. I mean, it does kind of seem like they should do a whole, like, Great Qing dedicated one, right? Oh, what time slot we play CK3? Fridays. I'm gonna start doing some CK3 on Fridays. Tomorrow, we have a special stream scheduled. I'm in this closed... What did we lose? Who lost? Oh. I'm in this closed workshop for Civilization 7. So I have access to a new build of Civ 7 where they're trying out like some new mechanics and stuff. So we're going to play some Civ 7 tomorrow. But we can only do it tomorrow because by Friday next week, this closed beta test thing will be done. So next week on Friday, we're going to do CK3. We were going to do CK3 tomorrow until we got into this other thing. Alright. You go over here and just start taking the rest of these places. Because I have a feeling we're going to get these two when we take this town over here. What happened to Civ 7? Did it flop or do well? I don't understand. Yeah. Very much flopped. Very much so. But they've been working on it, actually. There's been a few updates that have come out. I haven't kept up with the updates. But apparently they're planning a new really, really big one, which is why they're, like, having playtesters for it. Well, the Civ 7 beta has made some really good improvements. I don't think they are planning a bit of a relaunch for it. Oh, I think they are planning a bit of a relaunch for it. Yeah, it seems something like that, right? Because this playtest thing is interesting. This is different than just like a normal update, it seems like. I have a theory. Remember that the DLC Spheres of Influence gave flavor to the Great Game region? I think the Navy should give flavor to Eastern Asia because of Japan, China. Oh. That would be very interesting. Now that you say that, it kind of makes sense. See, I was thinking we're going to get a flavor pack for Great Britain. Because it's kind of interesting we don't have a whole Great Britain dedicated thing. And since they have the strongest navy in the world, a navy rework would lead its way into like a Great Britain flavor pack. But now that you say that, China, Japan, maybe. I mean, I feel like sometime soon they have to be doing a Great Ching flavor pack. I mean, to be fair, it still gets 10,000 players a day, so it's not doing too bad. Peak on Steam. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that much. Because I did notice it doesn't get a lot of people on Twitch playing it, but then again, that's not always a good metric for anything. Last year has seen a fine harvest and an excellent environment for traders and entrepreneurs. This has proven a blessing for our tax base, generating higher income for our kingdom. Ah, so we get stability. We get coin. That's not so bad. Ooh, or research progress. No, no, take the coin, take the coin. We have a negative budget right now, but... Oh, can we not get... Okay, go to this first, then. It's a sin for China not to have tons of flavor. Yeah, like the 19th and 20th centuries for China, it was anything but boring. Yeah, I know. Like, and it's such a large, like, chunk of the map. Like, it's crazy that you have this massive power, but it's, like, unrecognized. But, so the thing is, though, I feel like the DLCs they're releasing, or the flavor packs at least, are all kind of leading up to a World War I DLC. That's kind of my suspicion. Like, we got that big thing with Austria, which was a big giveaway that they're thinking of World War I. Ah, yes, yes. There we go. Actually, now, go straight... Well, no, go here first, because we're going to need food. For comparison, EU5 gets about 10k peak per day, too. Oh, interesting. So it's on par with EU5. I feel like the EU5 support has kind of gone down a little bit. Not that it doesn't have support, but I think there was a bit of a honeymoon phase with the release that it's coming down from now. Wait, did this get taken back? Alright, go take it again. Maybe next year, World War I. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, we had the Austria one, then we have Spain. And some of the mechanics they released... Yeah, now it's like Edinburgh. Some of the mechanics they released also kind of lead into that. Like, National Fervor, that whole mechanic, really speaks to World War I. Then I feel like this year you get like a Great Britain DLC, and then eventually we're going to get like a Prussia flavor pack that will lead its way into a World War I mechanic. And we already had France a while back. We have unraised levies, do we? Oh, like 303? Okay. I think we're okay for right now. I think everyone played so much, they all need a break. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe so. Oh, now the map looks different. Come on now. Okay, let's get you over here. Get one of our navies to go do that. Oh, looking good. Looking good. I mean, they have no more. We gained a core. Excellent. All right. We're moving along. We're moving along. We're gaining a little bit of money, so let's bring in flake. Oop, not that much. Let's bring inflation down a little bit. Oh, okay. And we are at the hour mark, so we do have to take a quick 90 seconds. Pay homage to our loving gods of ads. So 90 seconds. Wait, let me check here. All right, yeah, 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. What did we miss here? World War I DLC would be amazing, but how would they do it? Perhaps an event where you declare war during that specific period. You would receive tons of infamy, and or the great powers would inevitably enter. Yeah. See, I know, that is the thing, right? Like, what would you do? Because World War I is so late in the timeline there. I don't really know how you would do it. Yeah, you know, we're gonna have to bring these guys over here. Now, I never played Vicky 2, but people talk about how there was like I forget what they called it, like a tension meter or something in the world. And that kind of created a World War I. So maybe something like that. I think for EU5, there were a few issues that weren't obvious when it first released, then came to light post-release. Then the developers tried to fix it with the last patch before Christmas, but yeah, it felt like quite rushed and had even more issues. Yeah, that Christmas patch was like, yikesies. Which made a lot of people just wait for this next patch to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I still think this was a very good release of a game. What came out on day one. I mean, it was fun. Nobody can say it wasn't incredibly enjoyable. We were all addicted to it. Like, during the event period, you could perhaps enter the war during the conflict, That would make it interesting, adding objectives proper to the original diplomatic play. I think that is something they really need to add into the game. Being able to enter a war during the war. Like, you really need to be able to do that. Oh, did these guys get split up? Now they did say, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm not gonna be able to get these armies out of there. Ruh-roh. I've got 888 troops that are about to get stranded on that island. I agree. Maybe with infamy penalties so it doesn't become a party. Yeah. Oh, why are we paused here? Yeah, I guess that is the thing, right? Like, I don't really know how you would do it. But then again, I don't need to know how you would do it. I ain't the developer. I just know what should be done, not how to do it. Portugal has a green balance for the first time in 1338. Yikes. You're doing God's work, Jack. You're doing God's work. We bring sad news, sir. Kalian Campbell has died at the age of 58, and he was Admiral of the 3rd Navy. His late lordship died while the Navy was at port in Naherida. His daring maneuvers brought glory and experience to our crews. Aw. Let's get them another one. Yes, Sir William Sutherlandic. There we go. I got it. Oh no. Oh, for some reason Portugal starts with like 15 forts. Eeks. Eek, eek, which is very expensive. Yeah, that would be the problem right there. Hey, Vox Chill, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in, and thank you for the follow. Mexico and Canada also deserve more flavor, but the problem is that making a DLC for Northern America is that the US already has a lot of content. I don't know. I don't think the US has a lot of content. It doesn't actually... Oh, how did we lose this one? The US doesn't really have that much. Like, it has some stuff at the beginning that's like, you know, some like Indian removal stuff, and it has the Civil War. But even the Civil War is just like, there isn't a lot of content. It's kind of like the content Great Britain has. It's kind of just some basic stuff, but not like the type of content you get when you got a DLC. Hey, yeah, sure thing. Enjoying the stream so far. All for the spread of the Highlanders. Yes! Oh, I'm all for the spread of the Highlanders. Yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing this stream because I just visited well, the Lowlands, I guess I should say. I visited Edinburgh for the first time, and Scotland for that matter. And so I thought, what better way to to honor the great hospitality of the wonderful Scottish people. Then by defeating Balliol. Mom Donnie seems to be in hot water because of his budget, huh? Adam's really messing up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, at least for me, he's not in hot water. He just inherited a mess. We all know Adams just messed everything up. That guy was the absolute worst. So I feel like Mom Donnie has got some leeway when it comes to the budget. Now, there will come a point, along quite a while from now, but there will be a point where it's like, dude, it's now your budget. But he's only been mayor for like a month and a half, so I think he's still got some time there. Damn, they're not gonna let us go there. Scotland's amazing. Visited a while back myself, and climbed Ben Nevis while at it. Whoa! Not to mention drinking Scottish whiskey while on the loch. Oh man, that is cool. That is cool. I do, I do know what Ben Nevis is, because on my whiskey tour, our tour guide was like, all right, this question is for anyone who is not from Scotland or from Britain at all, because there was a group of us, and so it was like the group of Americans there. What is Ben Nevis? We were like, a town? I don't know. She's like, no, it's a mountain. So now I know that. Yeah, but I do like his transparency about the situation. Yeah, see, I feel like, exactly. I think that's something within his control there. He can't control the budget that he inherited, but he can be transparent about it. So yeah, I do like that. I think he's off to a good start. I think, for me personally, there's just not enough to judge yet. So, I like him. I voted for him. So we'll see what he does. I have faith. Nobody gets a blank check. Alright, so we took these. We'll bring it back over. Sounds like a good time. Oh yeah, it was a lot. It was a very good time. It was my brother's bachelor party. So we basically visit a lot of pubs. Though one of his friends is Scottish from Glasgow, and so we had him and his older brother there, and they're kind of like our guides, and it was great. All right, got that. And I brought back this little bear here for my kids. I was like, I need to go find just a bear in a kilt. And I found this little guy. And then a little stuffed Loch Ness monster with the word Nessie on it. My son just really loves Nessie, and so he kind of put this one down. And so I was like, this will get added into the stream setting until... What usually happens with all the stuff here, I take it from my kids. And so eventually when they realize it's over here, they just come take it back. So at some point, my son will go take that one back. Yeah, real cute, right? Yeah, Highlander Bear. Oh, man. That's a good name. I'm going to call him Highlander. You know what? I am going to call him Highlander because since I have two kids who fight over everything, I got two of the exact same one of those things. And so every time I see them now, in my head, I'm going to hear, there can only be one Highlander. And I'll pretend the two bears are fighting it out. True. To tell the truth, I always found it strange. With Brazil, you can't get Brazilian Afro as a primary culture, but as a U.S., you can get Afro-American in the post-Civil War period. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. You can't do that as Brazil. Interesting. like stuff sucks. I had no idea, and we need to help each other as a community to fix it. Yes, amen to that, man. Amen to that, Chava. It'd be cool to have American social movements in the 20th century, or the Progress era of Theodore with goals in Panama. Oh yeah, in the Spanish colonies. In addition to welfare laws, just a few ideas. Sounds like you've got some ideas for mods, my friend. Sounds like you got an idea for a mod. I support this decision fully. Yes. Excellent, excellent. The people of Gleska despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of smallpox currently spreading throughout the area. Neighborhoods once bustling with activity now echo with worry and uncertainty. Unfortunately, there is little we can do to stop the spread of the disease into the territory. We've got to win this civil war before everybody dies of smallpox. Alright, so we've got... these guys back here. So now, let's just have you come down here, take the rest of everything. But to be honest, Ham, if you had a World War I DLC, you would place Luxembourg. You got me there. You got me there. World War I, you say? I'm gonna be the Isle of Man. I'll show them. I'll be Switzerland. Oh, we took Edinburgh. All right. So let's just fan out and finish this off. All right, we're now losing some money, which I don't mind. Well, I suppose... Yeah, inflation is under 1%, so I think we're okay there. Alright, they're blockading us, but that's okay. Do we have any more? Oh, we have a castle here to take, and we got a castle there. Yeah, I'm playing Luxembourg versus German Empire. No, we got this. To be honest with you, I was thinking about the next... I've actually, just this couple yesterday, was thinking about what should the next stream be for Victoria 3. I was kind of thinking about Luxembourg. There's an achievement for Luxembourg that I haven't gotten yet, so it won't be Luxembourg, but you got me on that one. Maybe I'll do Scotland in Victoria 3. That would be something to do the same country in both the Victoria 3 and EU5 streams. Oh man, 1339, and we haven't even addressed anything really in our country. We haven't built anything. We just need to win this war. Man, Mamdani is younger than me. Gee, sometimes age is, yeah, hits you like a truck. I know, right? Oh man, you're telling me, man. It is so true. Our local administrators in Edinburgh have reported that the locals have some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, they are reluctant to leave their hometown. Yeah, let's take this because I feel like fort buildings cost. I feel like in the next 10 years, I'm not really going to be building any forts. So let's get 50 years of increased fort defense in what we want to make our capital. Oh wait, is it back to be in the capital? Oh no. So if we wanted to make this the capital, we could do it. It would cost 59 ducats though, which we don't really have at the moment. Alright, let's try to not lose tons of money. Yeah, that's a bit much. What if we bring this down to like 0.1? Do it, risk it. Yeah, in a very similar situation, you can't get that green. I know. But I do feel like once we finish this war, we'll be in a different situation. Oh yes, the luxury furniture and clothing thing, right? Yeah, exactly. If I'm not mistaken, forming the United Netherlands doesn't negate the achievements. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I mean, people born in 2000s can turn 26 this year. Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel old. Should reduce fort maintenance. Actually, you know, John, you have a good point there. They don't have any armies, so they can't attack our forts. That's a great point. We should. We'll lower it all the way down, because... to be honest with you, our navy ain't doing nothing. And now... You know, let's not dig ourselves into an inflation hole. Alright. -2 isn't so bad. You get more tax if you allow the automation to balance it. Could be extracting a bit more. Yeah, you know, I was trying to keep up with it, but you're right. I might as well just let them do their thing. The problem is our crown power as well. Though, I wonder if that's going to go up a little bit. Once this finishes, we can get our king back. We won't be in Regency anymore. As long as it equals 50%, which is all you really need, is fine. Well, the thing is, I've really been thinking recently, we can't do it now, but in other runs you can do this. Taxing the estates to like 40% satisfaction, because you get events that will allow you to increase their satisfaction. So I was like, maybe, I was trying this in one of my runs offline. Taxing the lords at keeping them at 40% here, and then whenever I get an event to raise their satisfaction, just taking it. And for the most part, they usually stay above 50% at least, and I get that extra bit of tax income from them. This is something we can do here because we can't tax the lords here any higher, but I've been thinking, the mercenary contract expired. Well, that's good in terms of money. Let's try to get some money back. Alright, so the mercenaries are gone. I'm surprised this is still working. Oh, nice. Okay. So they're, yeah. Portugal is 0.06 in the green. You did it. You're rich. and we're at 0.17. Can we actually... All right. Oh, whoops. All right, there we go. 0.85 green. The economy is booming. I'm so happy for you. You can you can build a logging RGO in about 50 years. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 2.9 degree. What is happening? Oh man, I assume you're playing on the 1.1 beta, right? All right, we bring sad news. Sir Patrick of Dunbar has died at the age of 54, and he was a cabinet member in the Kingdom of Scotland. His late lordship died after being attacked by a wild animal. All right, Sir Auda. Okay, sure. That guy. You go there. We're losing people, though. Good look. We're on speed 5. Yep, same version as you. So I wonder if we can officially say the economy has been fixed in the game. Who can we ask? We're also getting 10. Oh, yeah, we don't need to do that. Almost there, almost there. Just a couple more locations. I mean, what we really need to do is, like, build something that could make us some money. All right. Portugal could push. Oh, nice. Balliol realized our overwhelming might was never going to see them win this war and have surrendered. Boom, boom, and boom. Victory over the rebel scum. Woo, woo. Look at that Scotland. Look at that Scotland. That's the Scotland we all know and love. All right. So we didn't have any of those. Let's disband the levies. Yeah, that victory screen I thought was new, right? Thought it looked new there. All right, so we're not at war, so now we can try to fix our economy here. So what are we gonna do? Wonder how much longer we get that for. So we're not getting a lot of trade income. We have very low crown power. So once again, this regency should end soon. Oh, he's 15. Okay, so that's part of it. Should delete some forts. Yeah. It probably is a good idea. Though the English will come a-knockin' eventually, though. So is there something we can do in the meantime? Let's think about what we could build here. So we can't really move the capital yet. What RGO do we have here? Fiber crops. Tax base per level 1.19. Ooh, yeah, but... Oh yeah, so let's take a look at the market now. Look at that. We were so engulfed in war, I didn't even do any of this. So we really need to fix lumber. What's masonry? Masonry's cheap. That's good. Tools. Tools are expensive. And glass. Glass is expensive, so everything's expensive. So lumber would be the first one. Where do we have RGOs for that? Yeah, I bet we have no control in any of those places, though. Very few. Wait, we have 100 control. Yeah, no, they have 100 control. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, so while we have the money, what we do is we build the fiber crop. We get this money. Oh, we can't even build it. Honestly, I might take a loan here. Portugal's economy is brutal. I think we take the loan so that we can build the fiber crop thing and get the tax base out of it. We've really got to get crown power up. We've got nothing there we can build. Oh man, see, if we could move the capital here, it would increase our control here, and we would get so much more tax base. Because look at the wealth here is 5.61, but we're only getting 1.6 out of it. So, okay. How much money would we need in order to move the capital? 58. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a loan, and then we're going to move the capital to Edinburgh. It's going to take 182 days, so in the meantime, we really got to... We have no minting. Oh, I guess we have no minting while we're moving the capital. I did not know that. Well, we can afford to lose some prestige. I think, John, you might be right. We might need to delete some of these. At least a fort or two. Yeah, like this one over here. And maybe one more. But no, we'll keep that there because that's on the border with England. Yeah, we don't need one. Well, no, the one in Dunbar, though, we got like a boost to it. Yeah, this one can go. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. You have inefficient minting exactly like me. I'm guessing because you have no silver or gold like me. Oh. Probably. Yeah, we have like the burgers are importing some. But we got some in the market. It's not good, but okay, so once we finish moving the capital here in April 2nd, 1340, we're going to get a lot more tax base. So there is that. So that will heavily increase the income we're getting. Yeah, the interest here we paid on that loan is not too much. And then at some point we need to get inflation back down. Yeah, we're also losing maritime presence. We have like no navy here. We just have one cog. One cog in a dream. That's what we got going on. Oh, how come, can we join in? Can we join with France in something here? Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to look at. So we have very good relations right now. Oh, look at that. We could almost get an alliance with them, which would be fantastic. What if we profess trust? So December 1339, we can do that. Oh, hey, R4, hey, Wiz, how are you? How are you? How many stats you have there? Oh, states. I don't know. Now that I don't have the Rise of the Turks event, I don't know where I would see what the actual number is. You know, also, I wonder if we can release another subject. Oh, hover over your flag. 42. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, 42 locations. There you go. There you go. We just won the Civil War, so we got that going. Let's see. Can we... Who could we create? We could create Galloway. What is control there? Control's kind of low. I don't know. There's something about just keeping the subjects in the north kind of feels right. All right. So yeah, and then when we're done integrating this area up here, we can start increasing control and development here. Get 10% tax or have 10% control. It's the same. I'll make vassals only the ones that are like 0 to 5%. Wait, what do you mean by that? They'll get 10% tax or have 10% control. Because at 10% control, you get the same things that a vassal with 100% control gives. I suppose so. Yeah, how much are we taxing our vassals? Is it? Where would I see that? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Where would I find... Well, yeah, vassals pay 10% standard, but it depends on the type of vassal that you're going to create. Because I know there are different types of vassals that you can create. Although it looks like I do have some disloyal vassals here. I have a diplomat. So this is Ross Siles. So why don't we improve relations with Ross? So we can get that up. How much more time we got on this? What was the date? April 2nd. April 2nd. Oh, I forgot, you know, they now have the music player over here. That's a new one, too. Oh, get that out of there. Signed between the King John Emptycoat de Balliol and King Philip IV the Fair Capet in 1295, the Old Alliance has served as a defense alliance, a defense alliance against England. With Scotland now at peace, diplomats from France have arrived in Dunfermline to discuss strengthening the alliance in the face of increasing English aggression. So we get 30 trust from England and opinion. I mean, from France. We shall have nothing to... No way. Oh, look at that. We would get 15 prestige. No. We need to lean into France here. We'll take that. We definitely want to lean into that. All right. So we really do want to get some more lumber. So we're going to have to do some of these lumber RGOs here. Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life in our kingdom. Several scandals over the past year have brought the issue to the fore, so much so that many influential populists are now calling for us to take action against this growing problem. Failing to do so could have dire consequences for our ability to govern our kingdom. So we'll lose stability or lose prestige. Yeah, we can't lose more prestige, but we have some stability to lose, so we'll do that. Got too many ads on Twitch. YouTube time. I feel you on that one. Gotta go where capitalism gets you least. Ah, we got our king back. King David II de Bruce will now rule our glorious country. His Majesty's attention to detail and superior administrative skill will aid us in reforming our administration and maximizing our taxes. That is exactly what I want to hear. Oh, and he has a wife. Oh, Lady Joan Plantagenet. Where does she fall in that family tree? Where's Joan? Not that Joan. That Joan's 11. Where did it take me? Oh well. I don't know. Okay. So we got lumber down there, we got lumber over here, so... Where's our natural harbors? Ooh, we got one down here, 75%. We got one down there. So what we can do is... I'll build the lumber over here. I think it'll be worth the return of the king. Putting one of those new local governor buildings down here, and we can start to increase control in the south there. Since he has been a wee bairn, King David II de Bruce has been living in exile as protection against the ever-present threat of English capture. Meanwhile, the defense of the realm has been in the capable hands of our lairds. Owing to the recent lull in the fighting, young King David II has begun his voyage to Dunfermline to retake his rightful place on the Scots throne. Though he may seem to some as but a cowardly wean, he is the firstborn son of the late hero, King Robert de Bruce himself. All right. So he's going to move here. We're going to get some legitimacy. And we've got Edinburgh as the capital. Hey, Talos, what's up? Plantagenet, time for matrilineal. That's right. That's right. Wait, so are you? What? I'm what? I'm what? All right, what did that do for our control? Yeah, so we gotta get control up here. You know what? As much as I want to encourage the capital economy, let's increase provincial control in Lothian here. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We have lumber here not employed. Yeah, see, we really should just build some fiber crops because we can get a lot more money out of it. Good institution growth. I would like to get... Oh yeah, we still don't have minting going. Yeah, what's the deal? Yeah, alright. I need to take some of the trade capacity here. Can you settle the tribesmen with your cabinet? I could. I think we might have some more pressing things to do. Okay. So what are these trades they're doing here? Yeah, let's take some of that back. So give us 2 trade capacity. We need to get some gold or silver going. Gold, I feel like, always sucks trying to get trades of. Yeah, the Praha market. Praha market always fails you when it comes to gold. What about silver? What can we get for silver? Praha again. Oh, the Dublin market has it? Alright, what if we do... Take 2 there, and we'll see what happens. A monastery inhabited by our monks has fallen on hard times. Due to a lack of both funding and new followers, the monastery has declined into a sad state of its former self. The monks are now begging us for help in the form of a generous donation, without which they will be unable to support the local population as they have in the past. I'm sorry, my monk friends, but... Oh, that's actually not that much. Oh, yeah, with prosperity... Okay, we can afford this. That was going to be a big NO until I saw how much you needed. Yeah, so we have 192,000 clansmen. Now, what we really need, well, we don't need to slow down. We can keep it there. Something to get our taxation efficiency up. $2,500 what? Wait, 20, yeah, 20, what do you mean? Oh, wrong clan. Oh, yeah. No. Production efficiency actually is not so bad. Oh, here we go. Tax efficiency plus 2%. Bank interest goes down. Here we go. Treasury rights. Yes. Because our tax efficiency right now is abysmal. So let's add some treasury rights. There we go. That gave us a little bit more. Gave us a little bit more money. Yeah, and so now as we integrate, or not integrate, as we increase control here, we'll start to get more and more money. Man, I want to build these fiber crops. Get 1.24 tax base per level. Oh yeah, how did that trade do for us? All right. So that means now we're minting. So let's get... Yes, here we go. All right, so let's get inflation back down. We can earn money and get inflation down. Excellent. Excellent. You know, it's interesting too. There's different music now that we're here instead of over with the Ottomans. I find that interesting. There's like a different soundtrack based on the region of the world you're in. The Laird's Insurgents. What's wrong with you guys? Would you possibly be... Oh. Oh, I think because we gave the burgers some stuff. Whatever. You're gonna go back up to... Look at that. You're gonna go back up to 60%. I'm not upset about you guys. We do need to get a sergeantry. We can't afford that because we have no manpower here. So we do need to do that. Yeah. And some monthly sailors. So we got a couple things that we gotta do here. But we got the first thing done, win the war. You know, also, I didn't check to see what achievements we have available to us. Yeah, all the basic stuff. Own 35 locations that produce gold or silver. produce potatoes. Maybe we could do that. Yeah, it's all the basic stuff there. Hey, Maximilian, good morning, good morning. How you doing? What happened to the Ottomans? We finished it. So we got the achievement, and so we put that series, we concluded that series and started a new one now with Scotland, because now we're playing with the 1.1 beta, which we weren't doing in the Ottomans one. Yeah, early game manpower woes, right? Always, always. Kind of tired of the early game manpower woes, to be honest. All right. So the budget is looking good. It doesn't seem like it, but it was much worse. Should put the Navy in the port. Why is that? I guess I have them out there for maritime presence, but yeah, I guess we're not really getting anything out of them. Yeah, we're getting 0.01. What does it do though to put them in the port? Does it lower like cost or anything? I suppose there is always the risk of losing them out at sea there. Oh, you know, I forgot though, we have this budget right now, but we have no cost of court going. We had just a little bit. Let's keep our income at 1. So that lowers it down a little bit there. Maybe disloyal subject, unused trade capacity, always. Uh-oh. Go ahead, you guys can use more of it. Wait, my construction. I'm building a fishing village? In Kirkcudbright? When did that happen? I don't remember that. All right, so we're increasing income here. So as we continue to increase control, we get more tax base here. What's our tax base at now? 13. In time, many of the everyday occurrences in the life of King David II de Bruce and his predecessors have become the subject of a ceremony. Being able to attend the bedroom of the king as he dresses, for instance, is considered by many to be the best way to gain his ear. An elaborate court life will certainly limit the power of our lairds to plot against us in their countryside properties, but it could also prove to be quite expensive. Entirely denying them the right to be part of the daily life of our king, on the other hand, would limit their influence, but the lairds would likely resent it. Yeah. Plus 1% expected cost of court. Their cultural influence goes up. What do we get here? Oh, the lairds go down by 20%. So bring them down to 10. Even though it will eventually get up to 60, having this go down to 10 is a bit much. So I guess we'll take this. So we're going to grant elaborate court life. It is going to give them more power, though. I don't think we can afford to get their satisfaction down to 10, though. So fine, we'll take this. Ocean going down. So once we get up to 23, you can pay the loan off. Oh yeah, we do also have those cathedrals and monasteries turned off. We eventually got to get those back on. And our market has a low stockpile of food. Suppose we could try to bring this up a little bit. Hey, McDammit, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Looks like France is mopping the floor with England. Yeah, it does, right? Yeah, yeah. We are friends with France. Oh, we don't have a diplomat. We could get an alliance if we had a diplomat. Alright, this will go slowly, but at least it's something. I think the game gave up on music. Oh, as I say it, there it goes. Oh, we are at the 2-hour mark, though, so we do need to take a quick 90-second ad break so that we don't get hit by ads during gameplay here. So we're going to do 90 seconds, and then we will be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back. As per usual. Oh yeah, France wiping the floor with England. You gotta click a lot in this game. I feel they need better sliders or buttons. Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of menus, a lot of sliders, especially when you look at the budget here. It's like, for the first time I turned on this game, I was like, oh my god, what the what? All right. So I do have to keep reminding myself, once we get inflation back down, we're going to get more income here. And once we get to 22.95, we can pay off our debt. So that'll take care of that. We're also not paying anything for port maintenance, which means, you know, some of our goods, some of our buildings that make these goods are not getting money for that stuff. So it would be nice to get the fort maintenance back up. We've really got to get crown power up, though. I think we're going to have to wait on that. The first time we get a parliament going, maybe we can get ourselves a little bit of something there. And then we absolutely need to get a sergeantry going. We have no manpower. What's control at? 46%. Cost of lumber is still up. See, we don't even need to build one necessarily right now. We need to get this hiring more. Lady Margaret de Bruce has reached the age of 16, and she's our ruler's younger sister. Courtier in the Kingdom of Scotland. They're throwing her a party, and then she can get to work. We did a royal marriage. Who could we marry her off to? Nobody at the moment, so we'll hold on to her. It's annoying that one of the Civil War options abolishes Parliament until like 1350. Really? Wait, in Scotland here? Because we didn't get any options for that. Maybe I should take a look there. When? Parliament was called 6 years ago. Oh yeah, look at that. I did not realize that Parliament abolished. How do we get rid of that? I was not aware of that. So we have Parliament abolished. Is that like one of the laws, maybe? Push into Balliol lands. Oh, I remember taking that. Yeah, push into Balliol lands. It gives really good benefits. It did. I didn't notice we don't get a parliament anymore. Absolutism ham abolishes the parliament. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to abolish it now. So how do we get rid of it? Yeah, was it a law? It wouldn't be an estate law. No, it would have been like a military law. No. No, I don't think it was a law. Détestez-moi. Damn. Okay. Our policies are evoking widespread discontent among the lairds. It seems they are misinterpreting them in a way contrary to our intentions, to the degree that our opponents hold them up as proof of the government's ill will and lack of interest in the welfare of our kingdom. This is a tough one. We can't lose 5 prestige here. We're gonna have to lose the 10 here. Yeah, now they're pissed. I couldn't find a way to get rid of it the other than waiting. Oh. Where do I even see it? I remember selecting it. I remember choosing it, but where would I find it? The flag symbol on the king's port. No, that's not the flag symbol. The flag symbol on the king's portrait. That's the dynasty one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Aggressive push into Balliol lands. Ah, so until June 1st, 1349. Well, damn. Country modifier. Yeah, I think I just have to wait. Yeah, because this stuff really did help us, especially this 5 ducats of monthly gold. Okay, so we have no parliament for like another 8 years. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't need them anyway. Until 1349 when I do. All right, we're up to 52% here. So tax base is going up. We're not getting much more money though. But inflation's almost done with. We're almost able to pay off this debt. Next month we should be able to. Okay. You know, we could use more trade capacity here. Yeah, we have like nothing. So we could use another market. How much do those cost to build right now? Yeah, we only have one. 39. Yeah. Poop, poop, and poop. So it would be good to have some type of standing army. Once we get the sergeantry. Since we're on the topic, I was thinking it in my head. So it was on topic, I just hadn't said the beginning part out loud. I think maybe when we're done integrating here, we bring down these insurgents. We could try to increase development. I love this place. It just has a monastery and 2 houses. And it was our capital. Alright, so we can pay off the loan. Should help us with a little bit of crown power, too. Almost there for this, so 2 more months on that. Our trade income is so low because of our low crown power. But we have gone up a little bit. Okay. Well, let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, I think next month we should be done integrating. So that'll be good. Well, England lost their lands over here. I'll be happy too when we can get 1 diplomat so we can start having an alliance with France. We just need to get a diplomat. Yes. Okay. So minting has been fixed. Or I mean, inflation has been fixed. So now we can bring this back up. So that's looking a little bit better. So what do we want to fix first? I think maybe we want to build up some money. Yeah, our pop promotion speed, like, really sucks right now. Integrate province is finished. Could it appease the nobility? Expel people. We should probably bring down these rebels before it gets out of hand. I think we'll do that. So the last thing we need is another civil war. I mean, there's a there's a lot of last things that would be the last thing we need right now. But that is one of them. I would really love to build one of these things. I guess because fiber crops are so expensive. That'll get us quite a bit of money. We need 53 ducats in order to get it. It's going to take us some time to get those ducats. We might take a loan when we get close to it. How about things like fine cloth? Some of the big money makers in the game here. Okay, so we have fine cloth. What about the inputs for it, though? Oh man, we got a lot of wool. Do we have... Let's take a look at some buildings here. Do we not have any tailors? Oh, yeah, we don't have any tailors. So where are we getting all the fine cloth from? Is it trades? Yeah. Other markets are importing it. So we should build one. But yeah, it's gonna cost some money. That's cheaper than the RGO. So each additional level of this building would add 2.4 to the wealth of the location. Yeah, we'd want to build that. So 3157. So we need 31 in ducats. It would generate 0.51 in taxes. So to get to 31, we're about like 18 off. If we took a loan, we would be able to build it. And the additional income from it would cover the cost of the loan. So we're going to take a loan. Oh, Age of Renaissance. legislative efficiency. We might go for administrative. Though something tells me we're going to be fighting England at some point. Still struggling for money. No, actually, we're starting to build ourselves up a little bit, slowly but surely. So I wouldn't. We're not struggling for money, but we aren't rich. Man, I never know what to choose here. I never know what to choose here because I feel like I always need all of it. Subject income. We might do diplomatic focus. I don't know. All right, let's just do it. All right, so now let's build the Tailors Guild. And when that finishes, the income it generates should cover the 0.13 we're paying monthly for the loan for it. White collar country. That's right. That's us. So we could take this. We lose 100 religious influence. Oh, hold on. Plus 20%. Crown power. So we lose some relations with the Pope. What is our... Getting 3.3 per month. Nice. Pulling yourself out of the gutter there. Man, who cares about that old man? Yeah, I know, right? I could really use that plus 20% crown power. Popes are only good for money. I'm tempted to take this. We'll lose 15% estate satisfaction with the religious ones, but they're very happy right now. I think we're gonna take it. King David II de Bruce has undermined the papal authority in Scotland. That's right. How old is he again? 17. That's why he did it. He's a teenager. He's rebelling against the Pope. That's what teenagers do. Viking 3 doesn't really have religion, does it? No, it does. Like your pops have religion. And it helps in terms of acceptance and stuff like that, but yeah, like the Pope, there's the Papal States, and the Pope is just the leader of the Papal States, but it doesn't have anything like this where there's like the Vatican and you can like interact with it. Foreign merchants are increasingly outcompeting our own in our kingdom's ports, flooding our markets with cheap goods produced elsewhere. This is making it difficult for our merchants to make a living. They have come before King David II de Bruce to propose a new tariff on foreign goods, which would help protect them from competition from abroad. I don't want to move towards traditional economy. There shall be no new tariffs. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, look at that. In 2 months, we'll have our diplomat. Wait, we can attack the Isle of Man? Um, are they like allied with anybody? They have an alliance. Tyrone. Orkney have presented what they claim is a perfectly legitimate. Yeah, fine. Oh yeah, we don't have a diplomat. But we're not going to waste that diplomat on a war with them. It does. Wait, what does? You mean Vicky 3 and religion? Alright, so like 178 days left on that Taylor's thing. Alright, yeah, look at that. Our income is going up. It's mainly because our control here is going up. Yeah, our tax base is up to 17, so that's been going up quite a bit. Yeah, I don't want people to gain liberty desire for something like that. Kingdom of Cyprus, Norway. Yeah, we don't care about all that stuff. That is too far away for us to care about. They are gaining more and more despite cracking down on them. Profitable buildings. Oh, this went down a little bit. I feel like the Black Death is going to absolutely obliterate my economy. Yeah, me too. I kind of feel like it. I can't build any disease-resistant buildings. Oh, a mission. Yeah, 156 ducats. No way. Okay, so this is going up, the employment. Okay, so the price is going down. The target price is 1.44. So it is going to go below the base price. So we're just going to have to wait for it. All right, professional armies in banking in Geneva. All the way over here. So the Dubrovnik market. That's probably way too far for us to do any trading with. That's gonna suck. Yeah, like, let's see what it has for stuff here. Yeah, poops. We need to expand our trading range. Nope. That's gonna be tough. They get professional armies with banking. Hopefully Renaissance spawns a little bit closer. Oh, hey, they're building a scriptorium. Oh, nice. So the, Taylor's Guild is done. Oh, and it's, okay, and it's hired up. Yeah, so we're getting some income now. I suppose we could build another one. We have the money for it. +5 income for you. Economic boom. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, see, we have so much wool. Yeah. We really should build another one. That will get us more mones. And then okay, so next, I think we really do need to get a sergeantry going. So we get to 39. Oh, also, it would be good to fix some of this stuff. Oh, okay, hold on though. We do have the one diplomat. So we should be able to get an alliance with France now. Alright, we have an alliance with France. So England, you better watch out. Your nobles are building RGOs like crazy. Interesting, though, isn't that kind of what might create the economic problem from the previous 1.1.3? But yeah, our estates have kind of been building. Not bad here. Okay, these guys... The lairds, man, they are not happy. Not everybody agrees with our religious doctrine. Some people are complaining loudly, calling our approach to modern ideas narrow-minded, and arguing that clinging to ancient philosophy is regressive nonsense. Ooh, okay. Oh, the unpressed Casus Belli is against man. So I can go after them. I suppose if I have another diplomat, maybe I will. I gotta make the lords happier here. Otherwise they're gonna attack. But they have they got like a million things here. Like, what more could you guys want? Banker Peruzzi took our loan. What is the control here? So it's almost there. The old alliance, yeah. Yeah, we had that. We had an event for that pop up already. So why are they increasing here? Power of support. Hmm. Taxes for the nobility. Court language. Power of support. Base rebel political power. Total political power of primary culture. Political power of primary culture factors. Scales. If the rebels' power is over 25% of the power of the primary culture, they get progress. Okay. Wait, so what can we do with that? If the rebels' power is over 25%... Hey, Sen Lauren, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. Or maybe you're here already. But very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If the rebel power is over 25% of the power, the primary culture, they get progress. We gotta do something here. Renaissance is in Padova. Yeah, let's pause for a second here. Because now this is at an alarming rate. The rebel crackdown is not doing much. Although, you know, do we have the right cabinet member for that? Yeah, we can put this guy there. Wonder if that'll do anything for us. Yeah, they're still gaining 2%. I don't think I'm not really getting this power of support. If the rebel power, that would be this thing, right? That's a progress. What is the rebel power? Base rebel political power, 242. Total political power, primary culture, minus 83. Political power, 119. If the rebel power is over 25% of the power of the primary culture. I see. Total political power of the primary culture. Why is it a negative number, though? Negative 83. And base rebel political power is 242. I feel like currently my income is going up very slowly, but it takes me so long to get enough money to build anything. Yeah, kind of same here. Well, actually, I mean, we're going up steadily here. The problem is I'm about to have another civil war. So this would be some of it. And then this stuff, the estate power. And then from 14.01 ducats due to their investments. So 10% because of taxes. Court language is a foreign language. Local unrest and lack of pop needs. Where's the local unrest? Oh no, an earthquake just hit Lisbon. Tough times for your Portugal. Where would the unrest be, though? I guess it would be in these places. Yeah, prosperity's at 19%. And the pop needs... Like, are they just pissed because they don't have fur? So let's test it out here. So... so 3%... Well, here's the reason for us to support these rebels. Support from 1512. They're not really getting anything from that anyway. What's really killing me is this power of support, the estate power, and then these investments. The base rebel political power is 24254. The total political power of the primary culture. So political power of primary culture factor. I don't want to... We're going to get a little handy-dandy calculator out here. Do that, 54. Yeah, I don't really get what I need to do here. What is our primary culture? Scots. We are the predominant culture here. So their satisfaction is due to... Oh, okay. So if pop satisfaction is below 21%, the pop will join a rebel. So where is it? See, in the end, I think it really does just come back down to this. Supporting rebels from low control. So could we... See, I wonder if we do create a subject in Galloway here. Would that do anything for us? Satisfaction seems to be okay in most of these places. We gotta try something. Let's try it. Let's create a subject in Galloway. We'll make them a vassal. Galloway's paying 20% of its economic base each month to Scotland. That's not bad. Oh, yeah. So who was it for? I think it was Artful Wiz was saying they pay 10%. They don't. They pay 20%. So we'll do a vassal here. And so we'll see if that makes a difference. I don't think it did. Let's see when we tick over to August. Okay, well, the change rate went down a little bit. Oh, I guess no, actually didn't really. I guess I kind of released Galloway for no reason here. Although we are getting more money now because of it. Well, price of lumber is now good. I think the glass is expensive, right? Yeah, glass is going up. So let's take a look at that. Tools and sand. What is the price of sand? Oh, tools are going like way up. So maybe we build some tools. Tools are always profitable anyway. Well, that's not estimating a lot of profit from tools here. Let's take a look at tools here. Yeah, the burgers are like importing some of it. Okay, let's build some tools. Oh, we're not even utilizing most profitable PM. So it'll take us. Although I did say I did want us to build a sergeantry though. We're gonna do that first. Oh, and look at that. We still can kind of build another tools. Yeah, we just need 31. Okay. Oh, there we go. 31.4. Okay. Man, we're gonna have a problem with this. Yeah, so releasing Galloway did very little for us. Faction of Laird's insurgents totaling 91 people. Yeah, why? So the Scots Catholic nobles. Did this happen because I defied the Pope? Damn it. I think that's what it is. I bet, is it all Catholics? Yeah. That's why. It's the Catholic nobles. Ah, poop on me. I was just kidding. Can we undo that? I didn't know I'd get to a civil war over it. Come on, Gregorius the 11th. You can let me back in. There's nothing there. So it's because of that. Is there anything I can do about that? What about a good old estate privilege to the church here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, apostolic tax. The papal state will gain some. Let's do that. Construction speed is up. So the satisfaction. So if I can get their satisfaction above 30, they'll become loyal again. I hear expansion is the best way to expand your economy. Give that person a Nobel Prize in economics. If pop satisfaction is below 21%, they'll join rebels. So why? Oh, so why are they joining? Like it's saying, faction of Lords Insurgents totaling 273 people. Yeah, man, if I could do something to get their satisfaction up. I mean, I guess maybe... Is there anything here we like? Oh, maximum tax for the estate. Manorial courts. Up there up to 45. And then a noble navy. Why not? Alright, they're up to 60%. We've got to see some type of reduction now. Let's see. We'll see when the month ticks over. Hopefully when the month ticks over. Oh. Look at that. Woo! War averted. Although now this person can do something else. I'd like to do development, but societal values, yeah, I would like to get off of traditional economy here. Just plus 8% building costs is just freaking killing me. No, not develop province. Change societal values to capital economy. Oh, I'm so happy I got rid of that the rebels though. And now we have some monas. Let's build one of those. Plans are currently being made for a minor reform of our army. New tactics, weapons, and commands are some of the areas being discussed to improve our combat efficiency. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to quality. Oh, that does up army maintenance, though. Actually, I do kind of feel like we should start making a push towards defensive. So when we get attacked by the English, let's focus on defensive. I think you'll do any colonizing in the game. Oh wait, I hear... Oh yeah, I think you'll do any colonizing in the game. I would hope so. It just takes so long to get to that point in the game. I feel like 1.1 will be out by then and we'll have to start a new run. Unfortunately. What does having a foreign language as court do for you? Or how is it bad for you? Well, it was adding to the insurgents of the lords there. So it was doing that. I suppose we do have to look at changing the language of our court here. Gaining 6.4 gold now. Nice, nice. Yeah, look at us. We pretty much have had the same economy the whole time. Propose royal marriage from the Isles. Yeah, I'll answer later. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's double what you had before. Yeah, yeah. We're moving up. We are moving up. We fixed the economy quite a bit. Although now I regret releasing Galloway. I guess we'll have to, like, annex them again. So let's improve opinions. Oh, you know what we could try to do here? Yeah, we can turn these buildings back on. So it's the cathedrals and the monasteries we had turned off. So let's turn those buildings back on. So we'll have the sergeantry in 87 days. We'll get... Oh, we'll get these farms in 35. We can get another rival. Estonia. Let's make Estonia. Oh no. Oh no, we're called into war. Oh no. I guess that's part of the problem of being an ally. I mean, sure. I guess we're in war now. Which, yeah, not sure the Scottish economy is ready for war. I don't know that we're sending any troops to that war, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like England is in it. So I think we're just gonna sit tidy up here, but say, yeah, sure, we support you. Oof. Yeah, look at this mess. We'll just sit right here. I think we do need to work on expanding our navy, though. We definitely need to be working on that. Well, but I think, though, we have reached the end of tonight's stream. We have pretty good start to the run here. Yeah, no epic music. I know, right? Well, Holland is still alive. Just got the Black Death. Oh no. Oh no. Most anticlimactic call to war ever. I know, right? Call to war, no music. I feel like the music was kind of slacking tonight. I don't know what's with this game. Come on, EU5. But yeah. I think so. We got a good start here. Like I said, we're going to keep playing Scotland until 1.1 is officially out, and based on the Tinto talk they released today, it doesn't sound like next week the official release is going to be out, so I think there will definitely be an episode 2 of Scotland. So we'll continue this next week on Thursday. However, if you're on... We are going to do a raid. Of my friend Sneaky Spudworth here. Looks like he's playing some half sword. He's an excellent person to watch. So if you are on YouTube, this will be a good night. But if you're on Twitch, stick around for the raid. Also, oh, how am I going to not mention? So the next time I'm going to be on is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be exciting. We're doing, after a long while, we're doing some Civilization 7. So because of our friend, thank you to our friend Jack, I got called into or invited into this closed beta testing for some new features for Civ 7 that aren't out yet. So tomorrow I get to stream like a work in progress build of Civ 7. So we're going to try that out. So that'll be tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. But other than that, yeah, thank you everybody. Good stream. Excited for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good one tonight. Very excited to try out some Civ 7 again tomorrow night. But yeah, thank you for watching everybody tonight. Once again, if you're on Twitch, stick around for the raid. If you're on YouTube, that'll be a good night. So thank you for watching everybody, and as always, be awesome, my friends. See you next time.